Jack? Jack? You alright? You alright? I was shouting at you and you didn't reply. You've been in here for an hour. Are you okay? Dinner's ready.
The most precious gift the mundane world can afford is human reputation. In that way, men are nothing but a painted clay. My honor is my life, both grow in one. Take my honor of me, my life is done. Amen. Not hungry? You haven't eaten anything since the funeral.
She used to like your voice. We used to discuss how glamorous you are when you're on stage.
I'm so sorry for what happened. I miss her a lot too. I truly mean it. We can talk about it any time you want, but you have to eat.
Maybe.
I think we should have a walk tomorrow. You must go outside and get some sunshine. And I can show you the place where I grew up. You always want to know the place where I used to live, huh? Yeah. It'd be good for you to, get a walk in the countryside. Breathe some fresh air.
Do you still go to church, Tom?
Sometimes.
Do you know what's the first thing I will ask Father if I had a chance? Am I a piece of shit?
Sometimes I feel like I am somewhere else. In that world, everything is surrounded by water. I can hear it running across my heart. It feels like I am drowning. Sometimes I feel there is a fire inside of me, incinerating me. But I know there is nowhere for me to escape.
Grandfather lost the land and all their wealth. When they returned to England, they had to sell this place. Hardest for my father. He grew up in this house. No wonder his relationship deteriorated so badly.
Who?
My father.
When was the last time you saw him?
You can sit with him for 5 minutes. Not too long, he's very tired today.
My friend Jack came back to Norfolk. Do you remember him? The crazy rich Asian boy, he used to say. His sister drowned. It was an accident, but they thought it was suicide. Anyway, Jack is kind of unstable. He is diagnosed with bipolar disease, just like Mum. I'm taking care of him. Well, at least I'm trying. I'm doing okay, Dad. I'm fine. I'm not drinking anymore. I've been sober for 6 months. I'm all right.
How's Jack?
He is fine. The other day, we came across that mansion. The place where we were born. The house we lost.
I wasn't born there. You're wrong. Why do you reminisce? Memories are just that. They're memories. There's nothing left of us there.
But it's true that our past is buried there. I suppose it is a disgraceful thing to inherit great responsibility and feel completely indifferent to it.
Past is a foreign country. Things are different there. It's better for us, Tom.
You seem upset.
Just, lots of memories.
I was thinking, if it helps, we can put the play on somewhere like Darlington Hall. Anne would pay for it. She sees you as another son, and she adores you, and she has money, you know that.
That's very kind. But paying for my nostalgia is perhaps a misguided generosity.
It's just a bond with the past.
The past is a foreign country. Did you take your medication today?
Yeah, maybe, I guess. Don't look at me like that.
I just feel like you've been distant since she died. You told me that she hated the illusions of childhood, innocence, hope, God, and it was you that had to protect her from her own innocence.
Everything my parents thought was important is so different from her. They try to hide it as much as they can, but in the end, it just comes out.
They're suffering too. They've lost their daughter. Stop demonstrating hostility and nonchalance. It's painful. When my grandfather passed away, we all suffered the agony.
Do you still miss him?
My grandpa? Yeah, sometimes.
How was he like?
He was amazing.
This place is mad.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I remember when we were kids, my sister and I used to play out there in the park. My grandfather used to tell us wonderful stories about all the people who lived here over centuries past. He used to host lavish luncheons and dinners in the hall.
So, what is the legacy of it? I don't see it.
It's related to moral sophistication and decency. All the good moral principles. Chivalric spirit plays a crucial part in it.
My parents used to enforce us to be decent. Now their daughter is dead. Your father was told to be decent, but now he's in a nursing home.
You have no idea what the significance of this place is. I need to know that the spirit of it remains. You have no right to judge my family value or my father's experience just because you have already had your share of trauma. Any idea where he is now? I went home and found you disappeared.
I didn't disappear.
And the med bottles were empty. You have to follow doctor's instructions to take medication. It's your obligation.
There's no such obligation. No such obligation exists.
I know you were tired of this custody, but it's for your interests. You were sent here to Norfolk to protect yourself from the irrevocable damage you intend upon yourself.
I feel sorry.
It's not your fault.
I feel sorry because I know that she had no wish to leave. Even the poorest people allow some say in the matter of their condition. But she was living a life she had no wish to live. Between wrestling alone in the deep dark and death, she chose death. Only she could know her own condition. I want to get back to Hong Kong. I miss Hong Kong.
If you think clearly, it's Hong Kong that caused your sister's death and your depression.
I chose to live in the violent joint of the capital, but not the quietness of the suburb. That is my choice, Tom. I wish I could be happy, but I'm scared.
You can't find peace avoiding life